Hey guys, welcome to GG.CO.UK horses to follow video with me, Daryl Carter, for the 2021-22 season. This video focuses on established chasers. Chasers we already know loads about. Ones to keep on side going forward. This is the final video in this little mini series. I don't want to throw too many horses at you. I'm not the type of guy to give you 60 horses to follow and then celebrate when one of them wins in June next year. It's not the way it's going to work. Please don't back all these horses blindly. Please wait until they're flagged up. Or if you personally think they've got a great chance and you've taken on board what you've heard in these videos, then fantastic. But established chasers to follow. The first one on the list is Fannie Destreville. He's rated 153 over fences. The step up in trip definitely looks on the cards for him. He was mixing it with some more experienced rivals last year, running with extreme credit. He got in tight to a few of his fences, so he doesn't want a track with stiff fences, easy fences. Something like Carlisle, I'd like to see him running at. Somewhere like that for an opener. But the reason he's on this list is because he's got a handicap mark of 136 over hurdles, and I think that is a mark that can be really exploited. Both his runs, 2 starts over hurdles he's had, both came in France. He might be reassessed if he goes back over hurdles, but at the moment he's got a mark of 136. That is a winner in waiting if connections decide to go over hurdles. I do think there's more to come from this youngster, Fannie Destreville. A mark of 153 is not beyond him over fences either, so I do think he could have a good season this term if stepping up in trip. Hitman for Paul Nicholls was very, very progressive last term. He's only a 5-year-old. He just looked like he needed more time to fit into his big frame. He was impressive in a couple of starts, including when chasing home the 153 rated All Mankind in the Henry VIII, 160 rated All Mankind in the Henry VIII Stakes at Sandown. He sits on a mark of 151. I think that looks lenient given he's placed in 2 Grade 1s as such a young horse. He could yet develop into a smart horse. He's got an RPR to his name of 160, so he's definitely well handicapped off a mark of 151. I think he is one of the more established chasers this season that could have a very productive season. Espoir or Romay is an interesting horse. Now, he will be of interest when the ground's not so much of a bog. He looked highly likely to hold off Chantry House at Aintree in the Grade 1 Mill-Made Novices Chases. In a novice chase, he's very unexposed over 3 miles. It would be no surprise to see him start off over 2.5 miles on softer ground. But I think if he gets a bit of decent ground up to 3 miles, I think he could be in the mix in the top of this staying division. It wouldn't surprise me if they had a Gold Cup tilt here with Espoir de Romay, who just looks a really progressive young horse. He could be anything yet. And I've liked him from the start since I've seen him over hurdles at Wincanton. So he is one I'm keen to keep on side. The final horse it's going to be an obvious horse, but I think it's for the right reasons. It's a horse called Minella Indo. He was so impressive when scoring in the Gold Cup. He effortlessly pulled clear away from Album Photo with a Plutard, swept around that home bend, and his smart turn of foot for a 3-mile chaser like that is very rare to come by. He doesn't really like the Cheltenham Hill. He really doesn't get up it that well, but the speed he shows coming around that home bend and his jumping technique over the final 2 fences really gives him an edge on his rivals. Now, I was looking through the Gold Cup field, and there is nothing really coming out of the pack that looks a huge danger. Chantry House, Espoir de Romay will be spoken about, likely both going to go that way. Monkfish is out for the season. So challengers look few and far between for Minella Indo to win back-to-back Gold Cups. I wouldn't get too worried about him if he doesn't perform early in the season. He normally takes a couple of runs to get fit, but I do think he will be spot on the day when it comes to Cheltenham next year. So you might be better off waiting for this horse. Don't back him for anti-post now. I would suggest waiting, because if he does have a run or two where he's beaten when he's just needed the run as he did last year, you're going to get a bigger price than perhaps you should be on Minella Indo. I don't think the Gold Cup's going to be as strong, have as much strength in depth as last year. So for that reason, Minella Indo has to go on the established chasers to follow list for me, and he is the one to keep on side. Yeah, Champ's not on here. Best of luck.